Hey there, I am back. Have you heard about the Korean War, the one between North and South Korean? Sam is going to elaborate more on the video. Subscribe and like our channel for more videos like this.
From 1950 to 1953, the Korean War was one of the 20th century's most brutal conflicts, yet it remains overshadowed by World War II and Vietnam War. The division was not its people's choice, it was imposed by foreign powers. After Japan's 1945 surrender, the US and USSR occupied Korea, splitting it at the 38th parallel. The North became a communist dictatorship under Kim Il-sung, backed by Stalin, while the South became a US-aligned authoritarian state under Syngman Rhee. Neither side accepted division, and tensions escalated. When foreign powers redraw borders without local consent, conflict is inevitable. June 25, 1950, the war begins. North Korea's surprise invasion proved that small conflicts could ignite global crises. At dawn on June 25, 1950, North Korean forces stormed across the 38th parallel, overwhelming the unprepared South. Within weeks, they captured Seoul and pushed the South Korean army to Busan. The US, fearing communist expansion, rushed troops under UN authorization, marking the first time the UN went to war. Underestimation leads to disaster. Preparedness is the only deterrent. Bold strategy can reverse a losing war, but overconfidence breeds recklessness. By September 1950, South Korea clung to a tiny Busan perimeter. Then General Douglas MacArthur launched a daring amphibious assault at Inchon, far behind enemy lines. The gamble worked. North Korean forces collapsed, and UN troops recaptured Seoul. But MacArthur grew arrogant, ignoring warnings about Chinese intervention. Tactical brilliance without strategic humility leads to catastrophe. Underestimating an enemy's resolve is a fatal mistake. In November 1950, MacArthur pushed to the Yalu River, ignoring China's warnings. Then 300,000 Chinese troops flooded across the border, encircling UN forces in the brutal Chosin Reservoir battle. The US suffered its worst retreat since World War II, and the war became a bloody stalemate. Never assume an enemy won't fight back. Pride invites destruction. When neither side can win, war becomes pure suffering. From 1951 to 1953, the war bogged down in trench warfare along the 38th parallel. Battles like Heartbreak Ridge and Porkchop Hill cost thousands of lives for meaningless gains. Civilians suffered worst massacres, starvation, and 20% of Korea's population killed or displaced. Prolonged war benefits no one but arms dealers and dictators. The Korean War didn't end, it just paused. On July 27, 1953, an armistice was signed, creating the demilitarized zone. But no peace treaty followed. 5 million had died, Korea remained divided, and US troops still guard the border today. Meanwhile, North Korea became a nuclear-armed dictatorship. Unfinished wars plant the seeds for future conflicts. The Korean War was erased from memory, with dangerous consequences. Unlike World War II or Vietnam, Korea faded from public consciousness. The US called it a police action, not a war, and its veterans were ignored. This amnesia led to similar mistakes in Vietnam, Iraq, and Afghanistan. Wars started without clear goals or exit plans. Nations that forget their wars are doomed to repeat them. The war's impact still shapes global politics. South Korea became an economic powerhouse, while North Korea remains a rogue state. The DMZ is the world's most militarized border, and Kim Jong-un's nuclear threats keep tensions high. Meanwhile, US-China rivalry echoes 1950, showing how Cold War divides never truly healed. History doesn't end, it just waits for the next chapter.